What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we're in Forza Motorsport 7, and I am going to be kicking off this game with a drift tutorial for you guys. There's going to be test drives of all of the Fast and Furious cars coming very soon, as well as a full campaign playthrough. But let's go ahead and get started by driving the Fast and Furious BRZ from the new film, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and go to my garage, and we're going to sort by Subaru. That car is actually really fun as well, but we're going to go ahead and drive this one right off the bat, make sure we're in it. And then for now, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and go to free play, pick probably as far as tracks go, the first track I want to do is, let's go setup. Alright, we're going to grab Road Atlanta. We're going to use that as our track right off the bat. Car division is Fast and Furious, obviously, but we have max drivatars set to 0. Laps don't really matter because you're just going to go ahead and just rip. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure my assists are set properly. We want manual with clutch, and we want traction control off, stability control off, steering normal. If you're on a controller, leave your steering as normal. If you are on, let me turn my suggested line of braking only. I actually like to have it on braking. But regardless, let's go ahead and go straight to the race, and we'll see how we do. Now, I'm going to warm up in this car. You always want to warm up right off the bat, but we're going to do just a lap of the track, and then once we get to the horseshoe, we're going to drift the Formula D section, and we're going to use that as our practice section to drift this particular car. Now, if you don't want to use clutch, you don't necessarily have to, but I highly recommend it. So that's going to be down to your personal preferences, honestly. So let's go ahead and start the race. And as far as laps go, you really don't need to have a set number of laps either. You can have it set to wherever you want it to be, because you'll just turn around at the line. But you don't necessarily have to turn around at the line either. So I'm going to start out in third-person view and just get a feel, for the particular car. Okay, so the power comes on pretty well. Yeah, this is totally usable. Totally usable as a beginning drift car, for sure. I want to use the track section before the Formula D section just to kind of warm up to it. I'm going to be sitting on rev limiter just a little bit here, but let's see if we can drift into the S's. Oh god, holy crap, that's long. That is a big difference in terms of, I don't know. That's a big difference. That Road Atlanta has definitely been updated a good bit. Woo! Alright, little transit. Wow, okay. This car can maintain some pretty decent angle. I'm proud of it. That's pretty dang good. Alright, I'm going to just rip down this straight into turn 6. Fourth, third. Rip the e-brake. Little bit of brake modulation, get to the inside, and then ride the back. Oh, there we go. Yes. Not bad. That is not bad at all. Dude, this thing rips. The real test is going to be going into 10A down the hill. That's going to be crazy, 100+ mile-an-hour drift entry. And like I said, this is not the tutorial part of the video, though. This is the demonstration, and then once we get to the horseshoe, we're going to go ahead and start the tutorial there. So, let's go ahead and start on the side. One wheel in the dirt. Bring it back the other way. Just riding the e-brake all the way there. Not bad. Not bad. Didn't exactly follow a perfect drift line, but we still made it. Alright. Let's get through the... Whoa, it wants us to rewind, but we're not going to do that, because that's not what we're about right now. And turn back. Okay. Wow, it whips really hard when you're in the horseshoe. So, regardless of that, this is the area we're going to use to actually practice. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is just drive a little circle around the horseshoe. And this may seem dumb, but this is literally just to get an idea of where you are. Literally just to get an idea of where you are, and then as you're going around in second gear, don't worry about clutch kicking, don't worry about e-braking, just get to right here, ease into the throttle a little bit, then let off and countersteer. That's all I want you guys to do. When you get to this part, ease into the throttle, let off, countersteer, and catch it. Ease into the throttle, let off, countersteer, and then catch it. You will go into the grass, you will lose it, but this is all I literally want you to do. Get the wheels spinning, and then countersteer exactly the second they start to spin. So ease into the throttle, let off, and countersteer. That's all I want you to do. Once you start to get that down, then you can start to modulate. So you would turn in, counter steer, and then attempt to get back on the gas, counter steer a little bit more, and keep carrying the drift. That will start to get you more into carrying these drifts around the horseshoe. Then you can start to add the e-brake and the actual brakes into it. Now remember, if you stay hard down on the brake or on the throttle, you will spin out. Like, there's just no question about it, you will spin out. Like, that's just what's gonna happen 100% of the time. If you get to a point where you're getting too much angle, the way to fix that is either let off earlier and counter steer more, or be a little bit less aggressive on your entry. So you're gonna need a little bit more steering input. See, that right there is a classic example of going too far. Now this area right here, I will admit, is a little bit harder to drift on. The surface is a little bit funky, but it's really good to learn on, because if you can drift here, you can drift anywhere else. Like, I'm not even kidding. You can drift here, you can drift anywhere else. And this car works really well for it, because it's a well-balanced front-engine rear-wheel drive car that you're going to get a decent amount of power out of, but it's not, you know, it's not crazy power, it's not stupid power, but it still works. Now, if you don't have the Fast and Furious pack, there's no worries with that. Literally all you have to do is either use a stock BRZ, or if you want more power, just go ahead and build the BRZ up a little bit. Now, that was a little bit sloppy back there, but it works. It works. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and actually run this back through the Formula D section a little bit. And I'll tell you, as I'm going down the hill, I'll tell you guys when I'm on the gas, when I'm off the gas, when I'm e-braking, when I'm on the clutch, when I'm not on the clutch. See, that's the other thing too, is like if you're on the clutch, you're going to be clutch kicking and e-braking at the same time, basically. Alright, so we're going to do a simple entry right here. Clutch in, e-brake down to second gear. Counter steer, a little bit of clutch kick. Stay on the throttle. On, off, e-brake and clutch. Counter steer, power on, e-brake clutch, power on, oop. See, like I said, this section's a little funky. Transition back the other way, e-brake and clutch. On the e-brake and clutch, I was on the e-brake and clutch like 4 times. If you learn how to do it, you can use it to save your angle. You really can. The nice thing is that this car will keep spinning sideways through third. So it really gives you a lot of room to play with. It really does give you a ton of room to play with. And these techniques can be applied to any car, really. It doesn't have to be the Fast and Furious BRZ. It can literally be whatever car you want. So I'm going to run it again. We'll do e-brake and clutch this way, and then flick it back the other way. My angle was really shallow that time, like stupidly shallow. It was really bad. But it's one of those things that, like, you keep getting better with it as you go. And I'll admit, I haven't been playing Forza 7 for very long, but I've been playing Forza ever since Forza 2. So it's all about getting used to the new physics and getting used to the new system that we have here to work with. But once you get used to it, man, you will be ripping drifts all over the place. Absolutely freaking ripping. And remember, if you just want to practice something super basic, it's all about coming up to that corner. You can even use the first corner right here. Coming up to the first corner, slowly, about 30 miles an hour second gear, turn in, power on, counter steer, let off. That's literally all you have to practice. If you can get that down, then you've got it. If you can get that down, you've got it, and you'll have absolutely no problem. So I'm going to do one little drift lap of the whole track. We'll see what happens, and that's where we're going to close this video out. So, start heading down. Whoa! It doesn't like to do it in fourth down turn 12. Okay. Oh, wow, that's not bad, though. So you can go back and forth a little bit down the front straight. Alright, getting ready. Rip the e-brake. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Just carry it up the hill. Little clutch kick. Clutch kicks are super effective in Forza 7. Actually, honestly, a lot more effective than they were in Forza 6. They really are. Like, they feel like you're really clutch kicking the car. And that's a really cool thing to have. It's a really cool thing to have, and it's a cool feeling because you really actually feel like you're effectively upsetting the drivetrain enough to really spin those rear tires. And, I mean, it works. You really feel it. So, and this car can be super smooth if you get a good flow going with it. Oh, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, game clip recorded. I didn't tell it to do that. But that's okay. Oh, God. It's a little shallow into 6, but that's okay. Transition it back the other way. Get ready for 7. Getting close to the inside, then we'll run it out to the outside. Touch the rumble strip with the back tires, not bad. Let's see how high speed of a transition we can do. Let's get well over 100 miles an hour. 5th gear. See if we can... Oh, we came really close to those cones. That's what I was aiming for. Alright, we're going to try and go for a super big entry here. Hopefully I don't go in the sand trap. Oh god, we've gone off the track. I'm going to give myself a rewind for that. I'm going to give myself a rewind for that just because I feel like it's necessary. Just that one time. Just that one time. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And back the other way. Whoa! Oh my god, I'm going in the sand. Yep, I'm going in the sand. I was trying to hit a big angle, but I apparently had way too much speed. Like, way too much speed. Try that one more time, scrub off some speed before we get there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, dear God. Alright, yep, we've gone off. So, just remember, the things we talked about in the beginning, just easing into the throttle as you come into the corner, let off, counter steer. That's literally all you guys need to do. You can either use this car or any other 400 to 500 horsepower rear-wheel drive car. Practice those techniques and you'll be good to go. But thank you guys for watching the video. If you want to see more Forza 7, make sure to hit that like button. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you guys later.